Hi my humans, how are you today? Well, this video is going to be a little different of what I usually talk about. And why am I decided to do this? Because I think it's great to admire and to see the contrast in life. Just the way that I'm a very positive person, right? And a great manifestator and work in this healing work and all this stuff. I want to also share the days that I get in my head too much and I get lost in my head, and then how I use the tools that I know to get out of there, because it happens more than you could even think of. And this is what doing the work is, right? The what I teach in my program, etc. It's about learning these tools that we can use on a daily basis to get out of our heads more and more. And every time you do and you use this, it gets easier. So today I had to take myself and surrender myself to my mat today. I did my yoga. I feel so much better now. But I was having a lot of negative thoughts. I was having a lot of thoughts of lack, a lot of thoughts of just, doubting myself and doubting what I do. And I think I'm really glad it happened, because this made me motivated me to share this with you guys. And I think it's a very amazing part of the journey. This year has been intense. For those who don't know, for those who know, and for those who want to know more in detail, you can watch the video I can leave at the end of this video about my journey, about what my past used to be like. But in a brief story, I went from being a stripper, from dealing with a lot of drugs. I wasn't dealing drugs, from using drugs, to starting my own business, right? To start to like doing healing work, to doing spiritual work, and all of this happened in 1 year, okay? And it's just like, for me to stop, like today I was in my yoga mat and doing my yoga, my practice, and all this was just happening in my head, and I'm like, damn, I like, fuck, that's a huge transformation, and it's an everyday continuous thing, and I'm just so thankful. And I just want to share that I have hard days, okay? And all this journey, this whole year is been a very challenging journey. And the reason why I believe so much in what I do, and it's because I just see it every single day, how things work, and how everything happens. But just want to let you guys know that for those who, whatever you guys are doing, whatever you guys are trying to change in your life, like, I understand, okay? Those hard days are going to come. Those thoughts are going to be there. And how are you going to be able to up your vibration, to raise your vibration, to see those thoughts, to be aware of those negative thoughts, of those doubts, and transform them into positivity, transform them in to not believe in those things that happen in our heads sometimes. Like, I doubt sometimes the things that I do, the things that I believe, the things that I follow, the things that like I teach, right? I doubt myself. I used to allow myself more. And now it's like those are just habits that sometimes we carry from their past. And for me to realize, to see that stuff happening in my head, and to have to come out, to be the observer and just watch everything happening in my head and be like, that's not who I am anymore. That is not who I am anymore. Or just simple, when things from the past come, people from the past come, just for me to have to step back, be so aware, and just realize that that's just not who I am. Whoever is knocking to look for that Kathy, whatever, that she's not there anymore. And sometimes I have to remind to myself that I don't have to think that way anymore. I don't have to use those negative self-talk. And for me to have been working in this journey of self-love, of respecting myself, of gaining the respect for myself, to myself, that love and aspiration and belief and faith and whatever you want to call it, it's been a fucking journey. And sometimes when those negative thoughts come, or whenever those lacking thoughts, or just me trying to just sabotage myself, sometimes we sabotage ourselves just because I don't fucking know, like we don't want to do the work, right? We just want to act like the poor me, and it's not about that. Like, I'm not saying all this for you guys feel bad for me. I'm sharing all of this for you guys to understand that those days are going to come. No matter how much the work you are doing and how much you change or whatever, those moments are going to come, and that's when we really show our strength. That's when we really show all the tools that we have used and really put them into fucking use. Okay, and excuse my language, but I just have so much passion for this. And that's what happened. I was having all these negative thoughts. What did? I jumped myself, I threw myself, I stopped everything that I was doing, and I took myself to my yoga mat. I took myself to that meditation. I took myself to those affirmations that I use. I am powerful. I am this. I am I am, okay? To take myself back, to be conscious that I am not those thoughts. Those negative thoughts, those whatever beliefs that sometimes want to jump and take over me, I'm not those thoughts. I am someone completely different, and you are too. So no matter what's going on, when those situations in life want to come back and scare you, or want to like try to hunt you, you can stay truth in your power and who you are and who you believe you are now. And you don't have to go back to your past. You don't have to be your past. And you can be strong using those tools, using that meditation, using that yoga, whatever your practice is, to get yourself out of your head and just more into your heart, more into who you truly are. You're not those experiences, you're not your past, and forgiving yourself. So that's my experience, taking myself back to love, back to who I really are, which is just love. Love is my religion. But yeah, just feel like sharing that. So it's not every day it's happy and like the unicorns are fucking shining. Sometimes the unicorns are not there, okay? And I have to recreate them in my head. So I hope that helped. And yeah, in the hard days, that's why the tools we use. That's why I teach what I teach. Not because life is gonna be perfect, because this is spiritual stuff, blah blah blah. It's about how you put everything that you know and you learn into practice. Everything's a practice, and every day is a practice. You are not your thoughts. Don't listen to those old self-belief. Just because you like to sabotage yourself and you're used to it, you don't have to do that again. You can completely transform yourself. I fucking done it in 1 year, and it's just crazy to see. So, to my stats that were negating or doubting, you know what? Bye, bitch. No. That old me cannot be found. Just in case you want to try and find her, she's gone. Alright. Woo! Feel so much better now. So use the tools you know, and you're not your past. And yeah, happy new year. And subscribe to my channel, and I'll leave here the video about me sharing about my past and how I got into spirituality if you are interested in listening to it. Namaste. Thank you.